Of the Community Development Commission. Today is Wednesday, March 5th, 2025. Madam Recording Secretary, please take roll call.
Commissioner Padilla? Commissioner Rios?
Here.
Commissioner Gallegos?
Here.
Commissioner Cejavilla?
Here.
Commissioner Wilhelm? Commissioner Shipp?
Present.
Thank you. We have quorum.
All right, seeing a quorum, this meeting is officially called to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, please be seated. All right, at this time, members of the public may address the Community Development Commission regarding any non-agenda items within the subject matter jurisdiction of the committee. No action may be taken on non-agenda items unless authorized by law. Does the public have any comments they wish to share with the commission? Please note that you have 3 minutes to speak.
There are none.
None? Okay, thank you. Now on to consent calendar. This is a time for a commission to consider matters under consent calendar, items 1 through 4. Do I have a motion to consider items 1 through 4?
Yes, I have a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, Dwayne, I heard your, okay. Sure, second, all right, do I have, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Matter approved by unanimous consent. We will now consider.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
at this point, I may recommend that you adjourn the meeting until we have quorum sufficient to consider the following business calendar item.
Okay, so I will now adjourn the meeting until we have quorum to consider the business item.
Thank you.
Improvise.
No, but call. Oh. And so either Commissioner Rios or Commissioner Padilla could have been. Oh, we have quorum.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to check with Jennifer since she's here. Are you sure? Because we have 5. Okay.
We need 5 votes.
Okay, okay. Well, Mr. Chairman, I mean, we're not on recording yet. So technically you do have 5. You have quorum. So if you want to wait for Commissioner Padilla, that's your call, but you can actually continue the meeting based on the commissioners we have
Okay.
present.
What is the thoughts of? Yeah. All right, let's continue.
You want to continue?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, now on to the business calendar. We will now consider matters under the business calendar. We have one item under the business calendar, item number 5, approve Housing Authority 5-year plan and annual plan. Will staff please report on the matter?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to invite our Housing Authority Coordinator, Maria Hodson, up to the podium to provide our presentation on our 5-year plan and annual plan.
See. Good afternoon. Can everybody hear me okay? I can hear myself. Yes. Good afternoon, esteemed commissioners. My name is Maria Hodson, and I serve as the Housing Authority Coordinator for the Santa Ana Housing Authority. And today I have the privilege to present to you the 5-year plan and the annual plan on behalf of our Housing Authority. And the 5-year plan will cover the time period from 2025 to 2030. It will discuss the progress that we've made over the past 5 years in serving our community as well as moving into the future. Everybody has the presentation before I continue? Okay, perfect. Yes, okay, very good. So what is the 5-year plan? So the 5-year plan outlines the Public Housing Authority's long-term goals, strategies for providing affordable housing and addressing community needs over the next 5 years. It includes the Public Housing Authority's mission, vision, and overall strategy for meeting the residents' needs. The plan is submitted to HUD and is complemented by the annual plan. So the annual plan is a plan that's presented on an annual basis. So the progress over the 5-year span is presented on an annual basis, which details the specific activities, and financial plans for the upcoming year. Both of the plans, however, do ensure transparency, accountability, and community involvement in the decision-making process. Okay. Okay, go ahead and move to the next one. So our mission, the Santa Ana Housing Authority's mission, is to provide affordable housing for the most vulnerable members of our community, to use as a platform to obtain self-sufficiency and independence from assistance. So that's in a nutshell what we do at the Housing Authority, and all of our objectives are geared towards that objective. Over the next 5 years, we will continue to focus on our core goals and objectives. So on this slide here, you will see the 5 cores and objectives that we will focus on for the coming 5-year plan, 2025-2030. So goal number 1 is to maximize funding and serve the most vulnerable members of our community. Number 2, empower families through the Family Self-Sufficiency Program and expand the program as well. This is one of those best kept secrets at the Housing Authority, whereas families of the program can participate in a program-centered approach where families or individuals that are interested in obtaining a skill set, they have a coach that can assist them with that process. Number 3, ensure program accuracy and integrity. As stewards of these dollars that are finite, we do take pride in ensuring that all of our program is in compliance and that we do our best to process payments to our landlords on behalf of our participants accurately and error-free. So that is a very important objective at the Housing Authority. We also, goal number 4, expand housing choices with landlord partnerships. And finally, going back to number 4, without the landlord's participation, our program is not as successful. And so we do need landlord participation. And to meet that objective, we do participate in meetings through the apartment association in Orange County. So that is one of the ways that we network with landlords and discuss what our program can offer to them and our families that we serve. Number 5 is champion fair housing and equal opportunity. We do provide annual staff training with regard to fair housing and equal opportunity on an annual basis. So our staff is always apprised of any changes or any current laws that affect our residents in our program. Next page. In terms of outreach and engagement to prepare this 5-year plan, we do convene a resident advisory board, and that meeting took place on February 5th. On February 5th, we invited all of our active program participants to take part in providing us with their feedback with regard to our future planning. So February 5th, we conducted the meeting in person. So, and it was conducted in the three major languages, Spanish, English, and Vietnamese. And so we sent them an invitation to come in and participate, or if they were not available to come in, they could have completed an online survey or provided us with feedback if they had anything to provide. We did have our plan available for the public to comment on, and that is still available in our local office here at the Santa Ana Housing Authority or at the public library, New Hope Public Library. And that information is available again in in the three languages. But for the Resident Advisory Board that was conducted on February 5th, we had a total of 39 participants attend, and the comments are going to be incorporated into the 5-year plan that will be presented to HUD. The public comment period is ongoing until March 17th, until we have the public hearing that is scheduled to be held on March 18th, 2025. We also published the announcement regarding our 5-year plan in the three major newspapers with circulation, the Orange County Register in English, La Opinión in Spanish, and the Vietnamese newspaper most commonly utilized. Next page. And now here for our progress. What have we completed in the past 5 years from 2020 to 2025? We're going to be highlighting our achievements in the previous 5-year plan cycle. Next page. Goal number 1, funding and utilization. Ensuring that we use 100% of the funds that HUD allocates to our agency is very important. That our annual budget authority is what is utilized from the previous year to benchmark what we receive in future years or in the future. And so utilizing 100% or more of our funding allocation is very important. And as you can see in the past 5 years, our percentage has always exceeded 100%. And so that's a really great accomplishment that we are very happy to have completed, and so that just ensures that our community has those additional resources and funding to continue to assist current families and any future families on our program. Next page. Our goal, let's see, family self-sufficiency. Oh, let's see. New funding. Okay, so new funding secured. So my apologies. We also seek out any additional funding sources that are available to our housing authority to continue to serve the most vulnerable members of our community. And so we have applied for additional funding in terms of assisting those special populations, foster youth to independence, the mainstream voucher program, and the emergency housing assistance. So if you can see there on the graph, from 2021, 22, 23, 24, and 25, each year we received a new allocation of new funding types to assist those vulnerable members of our community. Next page. The Family Self-Sufficiency Program. So just going into a little bit more information regarding the family. Oh, did I?
Yeah. Yes.
This one, yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. So the Family Self-Sufficiency Program has expanded to participation in our FSS program for families that are currently on our program. And it is a platform to assist families to attain self-sufficiency and hopefully independence from our program. It is a voluntary program. The families are not required to leave the housing program if they're not sufficiently able to do so financially, but it is a platform to begin to build wealth within that family, and it's a savings account that the housing authority sponsors on behalf of the family to assist with building that wealth in that family unit. We have increased participation. In 2024, we had 24 cumulative graduates from our program and 253% enrollment. And of those families on our program, 68% have an escrow account. And so you can see in the graph the active participations from year to year and the graduating families in that time period. So here is a program success story. One of our participants just expressed what it means to be a part of the Family Self-Sufficiency Program and how it has helped them in their journey to self-sufficiency. On the bigger picture is our last year's graduates that received their escrow checks. And I can't really see the total dollar amount, but it was quite a significant amount that each family member received a different dollar amount depending on what how long they were on the program and what their earning potential was during the term of their contract in participating in the FSS program or Family Self-Sufficiency. And the next page, program integrity. So program integrity is regarding how well we do in managing and being in compliance with our voucher program operations. For the last 5 years, from 2021 and currently in 2025, we have always certified ourselves with this Section 8 Management Assessment Program tool. So this is a tool that HUD has required housing authorities to complete a self-assessment that what they're doing complies with the CMAP scoring. So indicator number 3 is one of the most important ones because that one talks about or it references how well are we calculating the rent to pay on behalf of the family to the landlord, and our accuracy is very good, and that is why we've earned the high performing designation for the CMAP tool. And so it's indicator number 5 is regarding inspections that are conducted timely. We are required to ensure compliance to complete inspections of the assisted units every 2 years. So we do that on a timely basis and have those inspections pass within a reasonable time frame in order for the unit to continue to meet housing quality standards. Next page. Landlord engagement. So one of the objectives that we have managed to complete during the 5 years previous is continuously having landlord engagement. So we have a successful program. Part of our tool, or one of the tools that we utilize, is publishing a monthly landlord newsletter where we email to our active landlords and property managers on a monthly basis. And each newsletter provides any key program updates or information that may be pertinent to their participation in our ongoing owners on our program. We also provide them with any local community trainings that they may be available, or any other kinds of opportunities that there may be for landlord engagement. And we, again, participate in the Apartment Association of Orange County and attend local events or meetings to promote our affordable rental assistance program. And we have maintained an active membership with the Apartment Association of Orange County for the past 5 years. Goals 5 and 6, fair housing and VAWA. So we are an agency that provides equal, affirmative, and further the fair housing, and provide regular training to our staff. The Fair Housing Council of Orange County provides training to our housing authority staff on a yearly basis, again, to ensure that we are in compliance with any changes or regulations to tenant and landlord laws or that affect any of our participants. We also provide information regarding the Violence Against Women Act of 2013 to our active participants and owners, to ensure that those rights of those individuals that may be a victim of any of the domestic violence, dating violence, sexual assault, or stalking, that those individuals are protected and they are transferred into a safe situation if that were to be a circumstance that they are experiencing. So we are very cognizant of that possibility, and we ensure the safety of our clients whenever they are expressing any of those concerns to us. So the Santa Ana Housing Authority provides the VAWA information to all of our participants on an annual basis, and in any type of letter that we send out to the families. that is when they're moving from one location to another, or their annual recertification is part of their annual packet. And next page. So now the next steps, what the next steps are. So this 5-year plan, the next step is the public hearing that will be, that will commence on the city council meeting on March 18th. And then after that, once that's been approved, then we would submit the 5-year plan and the annual plan to HUD by April 17th, which is 75 days before the end of the city's fiscal year. And we are, and in my final concluding thoughts is we are committed to serving the housing needs of our community with efficiency, integrity, and compassion. So I thank you for your time. And at this time, if there's any questions.
Does anyone have questions? Go ahead.
Please make sure your microphone is on. Thank you.
Okay. I have a question because I'm also in the housing. Is this for people that are coming from the shelter getting housing, or is the people who already have housing?
So this is the plan for our program participants. So families that are currently actively participating in our program.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question, but also like comment. It's regarding to outreach and engagement. In a city like Santa Ana, I find it, a bit shocking that attendees, there was more in Vietnamese and English than Spanish. And so just curious, what is some of the outreach methods to the Spanish speaking community in Santa Ana that's being done?
So we do the same outreach for all languages. So we do it via email, regular mail. We send it to regular mail. And then we also have it published on our website.
Okay.
And we do send the documents in all languages. The invitation to the Resident Advisory Board was sent in
Mhm.
Spanish, as well as English and Vietnamese.
And this was to like those that are all Section 8 or?
Correct.
Okay.
Any other questions? Comments? Nothing? Okay. So do I have a motion to approve item 5?
Please use the microphone. Turn on. Thank you.
It's green. Do I have a motion to approve item 5?
I'd like to make a motion to approve item 5.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Okay, the matter is being approved by unanimous consent. So now we're gonna move to staff comments.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The only announcement we have is to make sure that everybody received the invitation for next Wednesday's grand opening celebration at the Archways. The event starts at 10 a.m. at 2530 Westminster Avenue. And this is an exciting project, an 85-unit new construction project that was made possible with 26 project-based vouchers from our housing authority and over $3 million in other funding from the city. So I hope to see you all there, and it will definitely be an exciting celebration together of a new project.
Thank you. Now I move on to comments from the commissioners. We start to my right.
I want to say thank you, Chuck and the team, Housing Authority. Keep it up. Hard work.
Claudia? No comments? Not today. How about you? Comment?
Of course, I always want to thank everyone for today. And this was information that I really wanted to know. So it was important for me, and I'm glad I came today. Learn all the information that
Thank you. Any comment?
Yes, I want to say congratulations. And also, Judd, could I make sure, did I get that information for next one?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, sir. We'll make sure to send you that invitation especially.
Does everyone get that or just certain people in there?
You should have received the invitation as well. I'll confirm that you received it as well. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And if you confirm I received it too, because I just checked my email and I don't know. I would love to attend on Wednesday.
That sounds good.
Well, thank you for the amazing presentation, and I want to apologize to all of you for being late. I had a break-in in my house, so I was dealing with that right now. Yes. So with that, this meeting is officially adjourned, and the next regular meeting is going to be scheduled for Wednesday, March 26th at 4:30.